Greetings. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. Colorado's official schedule is out. I thought we already had the schedule. I guess they just made it official today. But the schedule doesn't look any different from the schedule that I already have. But we're going to talk about that. So their schedule is out, and Coach Prime is doubling down on his bold college football playoff prediction. That's what website is it? SI, of course. So they say he's doubling down on that. And the theme is, coaches, listen. Jimmy Horn said Alton McCaskill is back. He said that boy is back. We're gonna play this video in a second, but that boy is back, man. That man is back. He's ready to go. He's ready to establish where he left off at his freshman year. His freshman year, he had a stellar campaign, and he's back. So Alton is back. But let's go with where should we start? Let's go to SI. It says Colorado's Deion Sanders doubled down on playoffs. It says with the college football playoffs expanding to 12 teams in the 2024-25 season, the doors open for some non-traditional powers to make a run at the national championship. Deion Sanders believes Colorado can be among them this upcoming season. So appearing on FS1's Undisputed with Skip Bayless and Keyshawn Johnson, Sanders was asked if he's sticking to his belief that the Buffaloes can make a jump from 4-8 to national title contention. He didn't miss a beat. He said, yeah, most definitely. Shoot, I believe, man, Sanders said. I just don't wear this on my shirt and my chest. I truly believe that what we have in house last year. It says Keyshawn watched all these games. We were 7 points away from a multitude of wins, probably 7 or 8 wins. We just didn't know how to win. We got our butts kicked twice. Our butts kicked twice, he said. He repeated. There wasn't no winning. When we walked in, it was 30 on the scoreboard. But several of those games we could have won those games. We could have really been definitely a bold team, but we couldn't. What do you say? We could have been someone who made a lot of noise. We made noise, but now we got to make some sounds. So that's Coach Prime. So he didn't really double down. I mean, he's just saying that he believes in the team that he has in house. He's not making. If you notice, he's careful with his words, but basically he believed in the young men that he has in house, and he said we can make a run for it. And I believe so. Especially if Alton McCaskill can revisit his freshman year, in the type of run that he did his freshman year. Oh, they on and popping. We got some steppers on that team, but make no mistakes about it. We have some steppers on that team. And if you think about this last year, right? If you think about, okay, there was a couple games that they were close. The score really doesn't tell the story. That USC game, the score doesn't tell the story. They were in contention in that game, but they were just missing a few things. They couldn't close it, right? And that's with him not having an offensive line, really. This year they do. So games like that should be these close games this year. They should be able to pull out. And so I'm thinking 10-2, man. A lot of analysts and things seem to think they can go 10-2 this year, but we'll see. There's a lot of games on the schedule that some pretty tough games. I'm not going to lie to you. Some people say the schedule looks light. I don't think so. I don't think the schedule looks light here. I think it's some pretty tough games here on this schedule. So that means we'll segue into the schedule, since the official schedule is out. Let me find, I have it on my phone here. Yeah, I mean, the schedule that I have here on my phone, it looks the same as they say the official schedule. I have it right here. So yesterday I went over the games that I think they could win. North Dakota State, I think, is a, um, a game that they can win. But let me just go to that site. Let's see, where are we? All right, so it says the Big 12 Conference and the Colorado Buffaloes released their 2024 football schedule on Tuesday. This marks the second season the Buffs would take the field, led by Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. The Buffaloes also returned to the Big 12 in 2024 with their first season in the conference in 2010. The Buffs opened the season with 3 non-conference games, including the season opener at Folsom Field on August 31st against North Dakota State. The game will be followed by a road games against rivals Nebraska on September 7th and Colorado State on September 4th. Those 2 games are going to be up. They're away games. Colorado ends the 2024 season at home the day after Thanksgiving on Friday, November 29th against Oklahoma State. The season, let me see, look at that. Yeah, Oklahoma State. The season, the Buffs will play 9 of 15 conference opponents: Kansas State, Oklahoma State, Baylor, Texas Tech, Arizona, Utah, Central Florida, and Cincinnati. Let's see. Kansas announced Tuesday that several of its home games will be played at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, home of the Kansas City Chiefs, while its campus stadium is being renovated. Colorado game on November 23rd will be played at the NFL Stadium. That'll be lit. November 23rd, when they play Kansas, they're going to play at Arrowhead. So, yeah. All right. So that's an away game. And then the next game is Texas Tech and UCF, all away games. So I'm looking forward to that game. That'll be a nice look for them to play at Arrowhead. So let's look at the schedule here. So let me just compare the schedule to what I already have to see if there's any changes. Yeah, there are changes. Okay, well, yeah, I had the schedule here, but it was a little bit off. Okay, so Saturday, August 31st, they play North Dakota State. Saturday, September 7th, they're at Nebraska. And then they play Colorado State on September 14th. See, on my list, I had Arizona next, but it's Baylor. On September 21st, they play Baylor. And then I remember on my original schedule, I had UCF as the last game, but it's not. So Saturday, September 28th is at UCF. And Saturday, October 12th is at Kansas State. October 19th, Arizona, Cincinnati. Then you got November 9th, Texas Tech. November 16th, Utah. November 23rd, Kansas. And November 29th, Oklahoma State. And hopefully, after November 29th, they play into the new year. If they have a bowl game and also if they get into the playoffs. So potentially this team could be playing all the way into January. So let's hope so. Let's hope that they play all the way into January with this schedule. But if all fails, their last game is November 29th. They start a little early, August 31st, than last year. Last year, I think we started on the 5th. So August 31st in North Dakota State, that should be a win. What do you guys think? I think North Dakota State should be a win. Let's tally this up. So North Dakota State, that should be a win. Nebraska is going to be tough because it's away and it's a rival game, but it's going to be a win. Okay, Colorado State, that's going to be another tough game. They're going to bring their A game against us. That's a game that they can pull out. That's win 3. Arizona, though, that's going to be a tough game. I have them losing that game, but we'll see. So Arizona State, I have them. They could be taking an L on that game. I'm not sure. We'll see. That hopefully Colorado surprises. Utah, I had that as another L. but let's see if they could surprise us. So far, I only have them with 3 games so far. Baylor, they're going to win against Baylor. That's their 4th win of the season. Oklahoma State. Yeah, I see them beating Oklahoma State. That's their 5th game in the season. Now by Kansas State, there's going to be a lot of talk about them being bowl eligible. I believe they could beat Kansas State to go 6 to win 6 games. And then Cincinnati, I have them winning again. They'll be at 7 games. Kansas, I have them beating that. They'll be at 8 games. Texas Tech is going to be a hard one, but I have them winning it. And I have them beating UCF. That's 10 games on the season to possibly win the Big 12. Now, but we're going to see, though. We're going to see how Colorado does during this schedule. But if all goes well, they should be winning 10 games. 8 games will definitely get them a bowl game. Some people might say, no, Max, I haven't won in 8 games. Well, 8 games get them a bowl game either way. But I'm shooting for the stars here. Hopefully go undefeated, but I'm trying to be like realistic here. Utah is pretty tough. So Utah is pretty tough. And Utah is the third to the it's the 1 or 3. Well, it's the first to the last game of the season, to the last 2 games of the season. November 16th, Utah, November 23rd, Kansas, and then Oklahoma State. Let's see here. I'm just looking at their away games. So the first one is a home game. Then they at Nebraska, at Colorado. They home against Baylor. And they go away for UCF. And then they home again against Kansas. They home against Arizona. They go away for Cincinnati. They're home against Texas Tech. They go away for Utah. Utah's an away game too. No, I'm sorry. Utah is a home game. And they're at Kansas, and the last home game of the season is Oklahoma State. So that's the last game of the regular season, and hopefully they extend their season well into January, hopefully, because they'll be winning and they'll get into the playoffs, and that's ideal. And that'll be big for the second year for Coach Prime. That'll be really big. That's shooting for the stars, but that'll be really big, though, for them to get into the playoffs. That'll be really big. So we'll see. We definitely will see there. So what do you guys think on the season, man? What do you guys think right now what their record to be? What do you guys think? I'm going to go with 10-2, though. I'm definitely going to go with 10-2 for the record. I'm going to go with that. Now, I want to get into Jimmy Horn. I'm going to let him play this because Jimmy Horn, he know what Alton can do. He know what Alton can do, and he said Alton is ready. Take a look at this.
Alton's back. He's back. I ain't gonna lie, that boy put up numbers against our ass. When I was in South Florida, Alton was stupid. Yeah. Just had like 3 touchdowns. What you had, like 200 something rushing yards then?
I had that many. I had like 130 for 3 tutties, yeah.
This man had 130 yards with 3 touchdowns against UCF, and Jimmy remembers that. They got to put this man. Listen, coaches, y'all got to put him on the field, man. Y'all got to have him on the field. He's ready to go. Y'all got to have him on the field. And I'm pretty sure you guys going to do that, but please give him a chance to get warmed up. He hasn't really played football in a while. Last year doesn't count because he really didn't get into games like that. Please give him time to warm up. Please. Do not just say, okay, we're taking him out. Please give him time to warm up, please. And let him do his thing because he's ready to go. I can just tell he's ready to go. So And he's a tall running back, physical running back. He's an all-purpose running back. And like I said, Alton is ready to go. I think I just got that feeling he's ready to go. Y'all got to give him his touches. And if he create what he created his freshman year in Houston, he's ready to go to the draft. I mean, if he has that big of a season, he's ready to go. The NFL can use big backs like him, all-purpose backs. It's always needed. Even though they use their backs a lot differently now, but there's teams out there that can use them. But we'll see what he do this season. But I'm expecting him to do big things this season. Alton McCaskill, I'm really expecting that.
Freshman going stupid. I seen him when he was at his best.
Yeah.
I seen how that boy really good.
He gonna be back here. He gonna be back there.
I hope so, Bucky.
I need that also from Houston. They need that South Florida Jimmy. You gonna be back this year, though.
No, for sure.
We need you too, Jimmy. Need you to do your thing. You know, Savion gonna be out there. Now this guy here, he ready to do some things too.
They're dropping about.
They loaded, guys. They loaded in the running back position. They're loaded. They're loaded. Got coaches. Listen to me. You got to run this ball, man. But I'm a little bit shaky on it. God, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna close with. I'm gonna close with this. I'm a little shaky on it. I'm a little shaky on it. Hello? Yeah. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I had to take that in the middle of recording real quick. I want to say this. I'm a little shaky, man, with this running game, with this team. I'm a little shaky. I know that we have a new offensive coordinator, and I'm a little shaky on it. I'm a little shaky. I honestly believe this team is caught up in these Heisman situations, and they want to feature one or two players. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, man. You have to feature everybody, and whoever has the hot thing going, you got to go with it. I'm not too secure that they're gonna go with the run. I'm not, but they have to though. If they go with the run and have a really balanced attack, they're gonna go places. But I'm just not. I maybe because of last season, I'm thinking that. I know this is a new season, and I know Alton is back, and I know what Dylan can do. I know what Savion can do. They have that freshman there. They look like they're ready to run this ball, and I'm just afraid that they're not going to really run the ball. I'm just afraid because they want to feature one or two players to win this Heisman Trophy, and they feel like maybe they can't win the Heisman Trophy if somebody running for 1,000 yards. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they have to run for at least somebody. They have to. These running backs combined got to at least go over 1,000 yards for you guys to get in the playoffs. If not, then you guys are not going to get. I don't know, but maybe next season they will be more prone to run the ball next season. And I'm just being real. They're going to have to show me that they're going to run this ball. They're going to have to show me. You know, we still had this, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, you guys gonna have to show me. But you guys have the talent to run this ball, and you do have the offensive line now. So this ball, they should be not too much run heavy, but it should be a balanced attack. You know, you go in the air and run the ball, and so we're gonna see there. And like I said, I'm not talking down or anything like that. This is how I feel. They're gonna have to show me that they're gonna run this ball. And so hopefully they do, because they have a good running back room to get the job done. They do. They have a good running back room to get the job done. And it shouldn't be no reason why they shouldn't run this ball, man. Should be no reason. So I just want to say that. They're having a good workout so far, as you can see. Chidozie, the guys putting the work in and everything like that. You coaches, you owe this team, man, to have a balanced attack. You do, because you have the staff and you have the personnel to have a balanced attack. The only way a lot of these guys are really going to be successful if you guys are winning. So you guys got to win. I know there's some individual performers as well that should do well, but you guys got to run the ball, man. You really do. These teams are going to be gunning for you. You know, Utah is going to be running the ball down our throats. I honestly believe you guys can't stop the run now because you beefed up the trenches. But now that you beefed up the trenches, well, I want to see a balanced attack. I want to see that. And if you have a balanced attack, you guys could potentially run the table here. If you use Alton, you can Dylan and the running backs you have, you could potentially run the table. But I don't know if we'll see if the coaches want to run the table or not. We'll see. But I'm not too convinced that this is going to be a balanced team. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that you guys will. I'm hopeful now. I'm hopeful because you got the personnel. Look at the personnel that you have. Look at the beef you have. Look at the size you have now. You guys are ready to go. This looks more like a Power 5 team now with the size. So yeah, you guys went out and did a good thing with that, getting the size and things like that. But yeah, man. So you heard what Jimmy said. Alton is back. He said that boy Alton is back, man, and he knew what he can do. You know, he said he ran for $100, whatever, 3 touchdowns. You guys got to give him a chance. And we're going to see, because if he don't get his chance this year, I'm going to say he should have stayed in Houston. But I'm not going to go there yet. I'm going to give you coaches a chance. If you notice, I'm not saying the players. I'm talking to the coaches. You coaches got to give him a chance. Like, you got to give him a chance to run this ball. I know you guys are saying, Max, they're going to do that. I don't know. You're going to have to prove it to me. You have to show me that y'all going to have a balanced attack. You have to show me. You don't have that much talent and not use them. You got to use them this year. I can understand last year he wasn't quite right yet. So I can understand that. But this year, I need to see Alton in the game, man. I need to see him in the game. And I said I wasn't going to do it. If I don't see a player out there on the field, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to question. I'm going to question it with Alton, though. That I'm a question. I'm not taking nothing away from the other running backs. I want to see them all out there. You know, I want to see Shedeur line up with 2 running backs to the left and right, you know, and they don't know if he's going to throw or run the ball. That's going to be a balanced attack that I'm looking for. And again, we got to wait to see who the defensive coordinator is going to be. Coach Prime did say in his interview with Skip Bayless and Keyshawn that he's looking to name someone within the next couple of days. So I believe he already knows who he wants to hire. So we're just going to have to wait and see how that works out and how that pans out. But they're on time, though. Get the defensive coordinator in. It's still plenty of time to get that defense set. It's still plenty of time. And I honestly believe it's going to be an NFL guy. And he's alluding to the fact that it's going to be somebody from the NFL. But I wish I could take my guess as good as yours on who that's going to be. So I don't know. I was checking the news and I haven't seen anything yet. I just saw his oh, what is this? This is breaking. Oh, that's the Arizona State edge, BJ Green. That's right. We picked up BJ Green. I had said that in the last video. So he's going to play a major part in the defense, BJ Green. So they really beefed up their trenches here. What else? Yeah, so he said a lot on Undisputed. Another thing that he mentioned on Undisputed though, that his sons didn't buy the house. They didn't buy the house, but he said that they want to though. They planning on it. So the house wasn't purchased yet. So I wanted to. He said they were looking at houses. So I'm like, all right, that makes sense. They were going around with a realtor, looking at different houses and things like that. But they haven't officially purchased him a house yet. So we'll see what happens there. And you guys join the Discord. The link will be in the description for the Discord. We have conversations there. Someone said that this Contextual Precision said that the spring game is going to be lit. I agree. Yeah, and he was on Undisputed, right? So yeah, he said a lot in the Undisputed, but like I said, man, I just running that ball, man. Do you guys think we'll have a more balanced attack this year? I hope so. I hope they'll have a more balanced attack this year. That's what I'm hoping for. But we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. We really will. We have to wait and see how all this pans out for them to have a balanced attack. But if they have a balanced attack, I see them no least going 10-2 at the minimum. They just have too much firepower on the team, the running back position and also the wide receiver position. And you just have to protect two. And there's a plethora of weapons on that field. And it's going to be very difficult for a defense to stop everybody. I know Travis is going to continue to play both sides of the ball. He could come in as a decoy every now and then. So meaning that the defense is paying attention to him and they missing like a Tavares Dawson, so to speak. So, yeah, man, sky's the limit for this team. I just hope they have a more balanced attack, guys. I really do. Please listen, coaches. You got to have a balanced attack. Please. I know you guys thinking Heisman Trophy and stuff like that. That's good if somebody win the Heisman Trophy. That's good. Okay. But you got to run that ball. Okay. Please. You got to run the ball. Now, as far as the problematic areas that they fix is the offensive line, but how about that defensive line and stopping the run? I think they can do that now. So, and I'm not worried about their secondary. We got a lot of experience on the secondary. I mean, who is going to play on the secondary? I think there's going to be a lot of competition there too. I know Shiloh is playing, but what about Travis J? How is he going to make himself available for the field? Does he seem like he's healthy now? Last year he wasn't healthy; he was rehabbing. But we got Travis J, we got Miles Slusher, Omarion Cooper, Travis Hunter, Kermani McLean. We got so many people. Omar Stoutmeyer, and we have a couple of more. We have Nate Robinson's son, Namir Robinson. We have a lot of people. So everything is looking up for that secondary. It's just that it's going to be a lot of competition on that secondary, though. A lot of competition. So what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Please give us a like. If you're here, if you're listening, please give us a like. Oh, by the way, we did reach a milestone on the channel. Remember last time I was saying, hey, can we make 11,000? We are now at 11,020. 11,020. That's a huge milestone for the channel. I remember my first subscriber. We had 11,000. How about that, man? 11,000 on them, man. Guys, 11,000. Okay? 11,000. That's pretty big for me. 11,000. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you haven't so far, hit the like button. That'll be greatly appreciated. And share if you like. All that would be greatly appreciated. And I really thank you for all the support. The last season and this upcoming season, thank you. I'm gonna be picking up where I left off last year, daily vlogging during the season. So yeah, man, I really, really do appreciate it. I'm like, damn, 11,000. Dang. I said, that's all right, man. That's all right, man. That's a big accomplishment. Have you ever been in a room with 11,000 people and trying to speak. Have you ever done that? That's a lot of people. And it's only going to go up, man. But I appreciate this moment in time. I'm in the present right now. I appreciate having 11,000. It's very hard to get on YouTube for the content creators. They know it's very hard to do, but just got to keep at it and stay in grind, in grind mode, and you can achieve it. But yeah, man, guys, thank you for joining tonight. I'll definitely be back at some point tomorrow night. If I get a little bit more time, we have a panel. But guys, again, I appreciate you. I see you on the next one.